Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. I am going to make a video on this glitch, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So basically, the glitch allows you to kind of float in the air, and it is a little bit weird, but I'll go ahead and show you guys how the glitch works. So firstly, you need to go over to the cargo port because you're going to need a vehicle called the Cruiser. The Cruiser only costs 35,000, and I don't think you have to own the Cruiser to actually do the glitch. So I'm going to go ahead and drive over to the power plant, and as you can see, the Cruiser spawns here, but for some reason it spawns on ground instead of on water, which is a little bit unusual, but yeah. Now the reason why we need the Cruiser is to simply do the glitch. Now I'm going to go ahead and hold down the jump button, and I'm also going to enter the Cruiser at the same time. It may take some tries, but it also depends on how much FPS or frames per second you are getting. So my graphics are at 1, and now I'll be able to do the glitch correctly because the Cruiser can actually hop up in the air, which is pretty good. As you can see, the Cruiser is actually hopping, and if it is hopping, that means you're also going to slightly ascend a little bit more, so that's pretty good. But it also works in the passenger seat, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I went ahead and did the glitch a few more times, and as you can see, I am pretty much broken. And that's a good thing because, as you can see, I am completely distorted on the volt bike, and that is not intended. But now I'll go ahead and show you guys an advantage with the glitch. Alright, so I went ahead and went over to the jewelry store because depending on your avatar, you can actually avoid the lasers.
Wow!
And as you can see, I can actually float on top of these lasers and not take any damage, which is pretty unusual because this normally doesn't happen. And as you can see, I can simply avoid the lasers as if nothing happened. Although I do have to jump over that laser because I will still take damage.
Okay.
But despite this is really handy, and you can avoid most of the lasers in the jewelry store, as you can see here. Once again, it does depend on the avatar type, so you may or may not be able to avoid all the lasers, but you should be able to avoid the majority of the lasers that are in the jewelry store. Although it is worth mentioning that you do need to be a little bit careful with some lasers, as some lasers might be a little bit more raised than others. So raised lasers will still deal you damage, but most of the lasers that are on the ground should not deal you damage. That laser still dealt me damage,
But with that being said,
you should be perfectly fine with most lasers. So as you can see here, I am able to avoid this laser without taking damage, but it is not completely convenient all the time, as you may still be able to take some damage. Like that laser is still able to deal me damage, and yeah.
the glitch will be fixed if you either reset, rejoin, switch teams, or grab on rope.
But yeah. And I just literally oofed in the jewelry store, so that's not good. Anyway, that is all I got for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. And I may continue posting more glitch videos, so please stay tuned for that. But as always, my name is Mr. Vince. I hope you all have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.